This episode of the podcast is sponsored by David Shapiro, Remax Around Atlanta Realty. David Shapiro, Remax Around Atlanta Realty. He knows Uptown. He knows downtown. He knows West Midtown. He knows East Atlanta Village. He knows it all. David Shapiro, Remax Around Atlanta Realty also can help you if you need to go and maybe trying to flip a house or something. David Shapiro's got your back. David Shapiro, Remax Around Atlanta Realty. You can find his phone number right below here. Tash, who the hell we have on tonight?
We've got the Pack A.D. all the way from Vancouver. That's in Canada, folks. Becky Black, Maya Miller. They're two-piece. They're loud. They're going on tour all over the place. Go out and see them. Buy some T-shirts. Things are about to get sweaty.
Roll the motherfucking tape.
Right, welcome back to another episode of Indiebnb. Today we are joined by the band, the Pack A.D, all the way from Vancouver. We have Becky and Maya. How are y'all today?
Good, very well.
Yeah, well, we are super stoked to have y'all on. When we first started this podcast, y'all were one of the first bands I wanted to get on because y'all had just come on my radar, and so I'm super stoked to have y'all on tonight.
Oh, right on. Thanks.
But let's jump back about 15 years. How did the Pack A.D get started?
Becky, you want to?
Oh, you start.
Okay, I could do what?
We've told the story so many times, but
yeah. So we were us and a couple friends. We're going to like a theme park, where you play video games and laser tag and golf. And we were driving and someone said, "Oh, we should be a band." And then the next day, our friend went to the local music store and called me up and he's like, "So I'm here. So what should I buy?" So we became a band. So we didn't, I mean, Becky, you had guitar.
yeah.
I didn't know drums. In fact, I didn't even want to choose drums, but it was the only thing left to me. And then so I went and took lessons and we started practicing and we came up with music that didn't amount to anything. And then we decided to stop being a band, but we decided to keep going, the two of us. So.
Wow, that's a new one. Most of the time it's like, yeah, we've been playing for years, and then we were like, we should do something with it. What went into the band name? How did that come about?
Wow.
Well, we were just called the Pack at first, and then this was back in the day of MySpace, so dating ourselves a little, but we kept getting booted off, and it was like, why can't we have our name the Pack? And it was because there was another, the Pack, which is a rap group from Sacramento, I think, and that's why. And they were like, okay, I guess we should change our name. We couldn't come up with anything, so we just added that.
We had, we had every opportunity to come up with a different name.
Yeah.
And just failed.
Yeah.
Just so much time went into thinking about an alternate name, and there was nothing as good as the Pack with AD added.
And is there any significance to the AD? Does it stand for anything, or is it just AD?
After dinner, after dessert, Pack A day.
After that,
whatever. As long as it's nice.
Leave it up to the consumer. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, so now we know kind of how y'all became a band. Who were, when y'all first started off, who were some of y'all's biggest influences in kind of shaping your sound to become the Pack A.D?
Well, to become the Pack A.D, my first thought was System of a Down, but that was
we were listening to them.
That's what we were listening to a lot.
What song?
Well, no, it was what song? Sugar for me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that jam.
But realistically, what would you say?
I don't know. We tried a few covers. I guess we did like a Yeah cover, and we did
the Rapture. We were trying to cover the Rapture.
But it wasn't really, we never really thought about like, we're going to be a band, we're going to try and sound like this or that. We just wanted to make the music that we came up with, and
Yeah, I mean, the only reason we played a show is because someone invited us to play their barbecue. Like we weren't even actively trying to play shows. So, you know,
One of my favorite bands of all time is Pink Floyd, and it has no connection to our music at all. So
Hey, so what's what's y'all's, if you don't have a ton of influences on the Pack A.D, what's just sort of y'all's writing and or recording process?
we are influenced by like books and movies and stuff like that lyrically, I think,
Mhm.
like,
Hmm.
Yeah, big time. Sci-fi,
yeah.
a lot of sci-fi influences and horror for me. Like I think I've written at least 3 Stephen King influenced songs. So, and yeah,
Recording.
yeah, but oh gosh, I don't know. It's such a big question.
Hmm. Well, I mean, like, how does the song come about? I mean, do y'all just go in there and jam? Do one of y'all bring a song to the other and say, "Hey, I got an idea here"? Or how does it
It
work?
happens both ways. I mean, a lot of times we're just like playing together, and I'm just playing a riff, and she'll start drumming, and then I just like write some words, and then there's a song. And other times I'll come up with a melody, and I'll bring it, and it's like, yeah.
And
both.
then sometimes I'll come in with lyrics, and then you're forced to try and figure out how they fit in with whatever you've come up
Yeah.
with.
And I'm like, no, this doesn't work at all, but we still end up using it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of the things that sticks out about y'all's band to me is just how much sound y'all create with just the two of y'all. How are y'all able to accomplish that and just get this huge sound that's just, literally just the two of y'all?
Well, it started with 1 amp, and then it moved on to 2 amps, and then it moved on. I don't know. I just started adding more to my pedals and stuff. I use an octave pedal, so it's got like at the lower octave, and then when we record, it's like I do record some bass and for the choruses, but it's
Hmm.
just the root note. Like I don't do, because we are a 2-piece, so it's got to be what can be replicated live.
Mhm.
And yeah, we just try to make it loud.
But yeah. Well, and also like for my drums, I've always had them purposely tuned down pretty low. Like my snare
Hmm.
doesn't sound like your usual rock snare. It doesn't have that sort of crispness. It has more of a like a bassy thud. For a
Hmm.
while, it's sort of like hitting a plastic bag, but I've corrected that since then.
Sounds like somebody slamming on a door.
It's a little bit
or
like a door slam snare. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Did y'all get any influences from any other two pieces, like White Stripes or Black Keys or any bands like that, and sort of, finding ways to create more sound as just the two of y'all?
I mean, I guess like they set it set a sort of a precedent of like, oh, this is something you can do. But when we
Hmm.
2-piece, it was just like Maya said, we had a 4-piece band, and then we just split off into 2, and then it's like I guess we could get some other players, and then we just didn't. So it wasn't like we're gonna be just like the White Stripes, but
And now y'all are,
Origin story is really
really
lacking,
shruggy.
really shrug
Yeah.
worthy.
and now you're 8 albums in, and you're like, I guess that we're just gonna stick with the two of us.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Too late now.
Yeah. Um, and explain a little bit to our listeners and viewers. I mean, as I just mentioned, y'all released 8 albums. I don't think a lot of people understand how difficult that is to accomplish and sustain over a long period of time. So, what has that been like to be able to continuously put out a lot of music over a long period of time?
Well, I mean, for me, I think it's been kind of incredible. I think most artists, all you really want to be able to do is to do your art and live. And so we've managed to do that. I mean, I think that's been the best part of it
Yeah.
for me.
For most of our career as a band, we've just been like, we would write an album, record an album, and then tour for like a year and a half to 2 years, almost 8 months out of 12 a year. And then we'd write another album, record an album, do it all again. So yeah, it's actually been awesome, and it's been very weird the past couple of years not having anything to do.
Yeah. How have y'all filled that void of, with all the shutdowns and, COVID going on?
Well, I've spent a lot of time scheduling and rescheduling tours. Very fun. Love it. And I've been working on a book. I'm writing a book about our band, and
Okay.
yeah,
Ooh.
and
I wrote a solo project that I'm going to release at some point. So that was my little thing, and I'm working as an electrician because what else are you going to do?
Yeah. And so y'all are starting a tour soon, right? In the next 3 weeks or so?
yeah. Oh no, end of March,
End of March. Okay.
but still soon. Yeah.
That's got to be super exciting. When's the last time y'all played or like went on a tour like that?
Oh, we haven't been on a tour like, well, I mean, this is a 35 show tour. We haven't been on a tour like that in, I do not remember the last time we were on that long a tour.
Yeah.
At least
We had a bunch of shows in 2019 and some shorter tours, but this is a very long tour. These are the kind of tours that we used to do.
yeah.
You know, so it's gonna be from nothing, from 0 to 100.
Yeah. And I think the reasoning too was that we because like I said, we had to reschedule so many tours. And then when it came down to it, we're like, okay, when we finally get to tour, we're just gonna do all the tour all at once, and it'll be great. So then we ended up with this massive tour.
Yeah, it's all over the place, and we're we're here in Atlanta. We're stoked for y'all to get to Smith's Old Bar, because we will definitely be there. But one song I hope y'all play, and we chose this as our song spotlight of y'all's, is this first song I heard of y'all's, which is Reprogram. So take us through that one. How did it get created? How did it get recorded? What's sort of the basis behind the lyrics, stuff like that.
Oh, Becky, that's a lot of you.
Well, that song, I mean, yeah, we wrote it and recorded it actually for our previous album, and then it didn't make it. It was like, I don't know why. I mean, we never disliked the song, but it just didn't fit with the rest of the record. So it was kind of a B-side. So then when we went to do this new record, we had that. We had a couple other B-sides too, and we ended up just like remixing and reworking and adding a few things. And it became that song. And
which was sort of weird because Reprogram was always like my favorite song from that session. And then when we decided to put together the album, it was just very perplexing why it hadn't been released. So yeah, it was good to sort of bring that one back. I love that song, and I love the video for that song. Actually, our buddy who directed our last few videos, he did all the claymation himself during 2020. Staying up late at night because he did it during the summer, so that clay melts. Like as soon as you touch it, it just starts going like this. So, it was pretty incredible work he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Grant.
It kind of transitioned right into where we were going. Obviously that video is super unique, and you talk about the claymation. What was like outside of the claymation, kind of the storyboard and all of the background there? Like, tell me about that. Like, just from start to finish. Did you guys create that, or was that something you worked with some people?
It was originally going to be live action.
It was going to be live action, but then the pandemic happened and we couldn't get together. So yeah, I had that idea when we were recording Reprogram years ago, because whenever I heard the song, all it got in my head was this image of a pie eating contest, and then people getting raptured, but they thought they were getting raptured, but actually aliens were coming to get them, and so they're like, yay, no. And anyway, and so yeah, we were going to do that live, and I was going to get to be the preacher, and you of course were the singer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was going to be really fun, and then claymation.
I think it captures either way, whether it's claymation or live action. I think that it gets the point across. You mentioned Stephen King earlier, that has a big influence on you. Like, is that somebody who had a piece into that, you feel like, or?
I feel like that there's something Stand By Me. There's something, hey?
Oh yeah. And Stand By the movie, the pie eating contest for that. Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? If that was from that, then that was purely from sort of like, I wasn't even thinking of it at the time until just now that we're discussing Stephen King.
I had somebody over last night, and I was watching we were watching the video. She was, what is this? I go, well, this is the band we're interviewing tomorrow. Like, this is their jam. Like, we love this song. And like, I was watching the video for the first time. I was like, man, let's go. Like, this is going to be awesome to talk about tomorrow.
The little sand people.
Yeah, we were very, very, very intrigued and very cool. So, the other part of this, obviously, that I talk about is live, and Tash and I haven't had the pleasure yet, but we will April 22nd, Atlanta people, April 22nd, 2022. They're at Smith's Old Bar. I believe y'all are in the Atlanta room, correct? I think it's the Atlanta room.
I don't even know.
I guess that's a little bit of ways away, so we'll get it going. But yeah, you guys mentioned being loud. Like, what can somebody expect that has never seen you guys before, and what do you guys want somebody to take away from your concerts when they go?
I want them to take some merchandise. No.
Okay.
The last band we interviewed said that all musical artists are just the biggest T-shirt salesmen in the world.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're drivers, shippers. Yeah.
I mean, I want you to have a good experience too, but
Nice shirt, bruh.
Exactly. I know. I think when people, at the beginning, we used to be surprised because people would show up to our shows and spontaneously have mosh pits. And it was always like, what are you doing? And then it just became sort of like a standard. So I think that there's always a potential for, I mean, I don't know now. It depends on the rules inside the venue and everything, and how
there are no rules inside the venue. Don't worry. I've been fixed and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, people, tend to dance as best as you can to our music, which sometimes I think is challenging to dance to. It's kind of just a sweaty, loud, good time.
Sweaty, loud, good time. It sounds like I am there for sure. I like that. Y'all should put that on the T-shirt. I'd buy it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I owe you 1 Canadian loonie for your idea.
Hey, no, you good. You can keep your loonies. I don't know if we can spend those. We don't have, I've been to Canada, and I don't think we're allowed to go right now. So.
Yeah, no, you sure couldn't spend that.
Oh man, well, I guess you guys have been around for for a while here, and I'm sure you guys have some memorable tours. Do you remember a moment that just is sticks out to you both? Each of you as wow, this is something that we'll never forget.
Oh boy.
Oh, too many memories.
There's so many. You know what? We should be better at answering that question. So I'm going to take the blame on that one because that's
You got to buy the book, Grant.
Yeah, you got to buy the book. I'm
Yeah.
right. Yeah. All right, there you go.
Yeah, you got to get it. You got to let him want more. Okay. Well, hey, I'll have to buy the book to learn about all the good road stories.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I mean, and as far as just maybe your favorite venue that you've played, where would you guys say that is outside of your home venues? I think
It'll be different for everyone. What about you?
Oh, I don't know. There's so many venues.
Well, I like playing venues in France because they come with a whole team of people that load in your stuff for you and then load it out. So that's always nice.
We played at the Moulin Rouge in Paris. That was cool.
That was cool. Yeah. That was hard to load in. That's my memory of it. I don't know, for me, some of my favorite venues, honestly, have been the smallest ones. The ones where we played this one show. It was again in France. I don't know why France just keeps popping up, but we played this room that was so small that that people were pretty much on the stage, and the speakers were on the stage with us, and we had to climb over the speakers to get out to go outside, and then come back in for an encore. It was really I don't know. It was a good everyone was in it together experience. Those are my favorite ones. Actually,
also in Europe, like half the venues are on a boat or in a cave, underground. It's very strange.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why there aren't cave venues in America.
I guess because there's more space.
I'm trying to think. There's a cave in Tennessee. They probably could do one. And there's a couple caves around here that you can get to.
Yeah.
But we don't have very many caves.
It's not to say that caves aren't terrifying to play in, with one exit, deep below the ground.
And you're the farthest in.
How are the acoustics in a cave? Are we getting sound right on you or
Loud. Yeah.
loud? Interesting. Yeah, I've never thought. The only cave I've seen people like Iceland. I think has like a famous like cave or some kind of. You play in the bottom of a volcano. There's a venue in one somewhere. I think I read that somewhere. Like,
Sounds safe.
but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I hollowed out.
that we've played at that has like it's underground. There's a bar upstairs, and then there's like a car that you go inside, and then you go down a spiral staircase into a dungeon, and then it fits maybe 200 people. So people go individually one at a time down and form a group of 200 people stuck in this basement. There's no way out of there.
Oh yeah, and
it's a little bit claustrophobic. But
the dressing room to the stage is behind the stage where the exit has been bricked up. So, yeah.
I'm like thinking about like I need to go get some air. I need to walk outside my house after that. Like just thinking about like I just need to like think about how I can get into some wide open space.
Yeah.
But speaking of wide open, this is going to be probably the weirdest interview thing you're going to do probably this year. I would hope. I hope it's unique. But this is Pete Peterson's party pack of questions.
Right.
20 questions right in a row. And we'll go one at a time. So you guys decide who goes first. And really it's just a this or that. And we're moving on. We're going quick. Okay. All right, here we go. Pete Peterson's party pack of questions. And now. Cake or pie? Cake or pie?
Cake or pie? Cake or pie? Oh, pie.
Cake. I didn't realize I got to answer too.
Oh yeah, both you guys. Here we go.
Okay.
Lime or lemon?
Lemon. Lime.
All right. Hulu or Netflix?
Netflix.
All right. Android or Apple?
Android.
Droid people. Interesting. All right. You guys ever heard of these things called circus peanuts? They're like these orange peanuts that are flavored like bananas, like a candy peanut. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
No. Is it like the styrofoamy thing?
Yeah, they're kind of styrofoamy, but you eat it.
Yeah. Like marshmallow? Like a marshmallow thing?
Yeah. You guys heard of them? You like
them? Yeah, I have. Do I want it?
Like them?
No.
No, I'm not a fan.
Hands down, I do not like those.
I'm like a sicko and I love them, so I ask everybody like if they've heard of them and or had them. I've had a few other people who have enjoyed them as well. All right, when you got to freshen the breath up, what are you going? A gum or a mint?
Mint. Coffee.
Coffee to freshen the breath up?
You have to.
Can I say brushing my teeth?
A gum or a mint?
Okay, fine, mint.
Mint. All right.
Give up.
All right. What are you guys thinking? Night in or night out on your Friday nights?
Night in.
You're not working. A nice night in. All right. This is always a stretch. Wings or tenders? What do you prefer?
Wings.
I mean,
Wings?
cauliflower wings.
Cauliflower wings? Okay. About 1 of the 3 times people go, yeah, like we're both vegan. What do you want? Like we don't eat either of those things. We're like, all right, I didn't do any research. Do you like dipping them in ranch or blue cheese?
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese. Okay. You guys are red wine or white wine?
White wine. Red.
White wine or red. Okay. Queso or guac?
Guac. Queso.
Okay. Is love at first sight real?
No.
Or no. I like it. Donuts or bagels?
Donut.
Bagel.
Okay. Timmy Hortons, let's go. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay. You guys like seeing the sun rise when you're driving that van down the highway, or the sunset better?
Sunset.
Rise. Sunset gets in my eyes.
I'm never awake for that.
Oh yeah, right. So.
I like it. All right, would you rather be a ninja or a pirate?
Ninja.
Ninja, sneaking around the shadows. All right. Are aliens real?
Yes.
Okay. Are ghosts real?
Yes.
No.
Where are all the ghost animals then?
Yeah. I like the thought of ghosts being real, so I'm going to say yes.
All right. Supernatural. Here we go. All right. When you walk into a party and your jam comes on, are you more likely to do the robot or the worm?
Robot.
Robot, hands down, no question.
Yeah.
All right, and the final question of Pete Peterson's Party Pack of questions. You guys have done excellent. Who are some bands that we might not know that we ought to check out?
Okay. C Night. They're from San Francisco. And
Probably you're probably gonna know. bands that I
although
can
I'm
list.
blanking out, which I feel terrible about.
Who's playing with you guys in Atlanta?
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten the information. Terrible of me.
All right, so we got C Night. We just need one more. Let's get another one. Yeah.
Well, let's go. Okay, have you heard of Metronomy?
No,
Okay,
we have not.
They're from the UK, I think.
Metronomy. What kind of jams are they?
Gosh, they're kind of like. What is Metronomy like? They're kind of like Tame Impala a bit, but not. That was the worst explanation ever. Clearly,
Hey,
not
no,
a reviewer. It's not where my skills lay.
Hey, we like it. C Night and Metronomy. We will definitely check them out. I'm going to toss it back to Mr. Vandora here for the wrap up. Put this thing in a nice little bow.
All right, that was the Pete Peterson's Party Pack of questions. Becky, Maya, we've had a pleasure having y'all on tonight. Everyone that's listening, please go out and see them wherever you are. They're pretty much going everywhere. Check them out on Instagram. And most importantly, buy some T-shirts from them when you see them.
Let's go.
Or go on their website. I'm pretty sure they have merch there.
What am I stealing? Sweaty and Loud? Something?
Oh, it's
Let's get sweaty and loud.
Sweaty and Loud. Let's get. We'll record it. And I'll send.
Happy Sweaty and Loud, I think.
Happy Sweaty and Loud.
Something like that.
Something
But yeah.
sweaty and loud. Let's go.
Just something sweaty and loud. That's it. There it is.
We're there. I love it.
But no, thank y'all so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure, and we are pumped to see y'all at Smith's Old Bar in April, and hope to have y'all on again.
Yeah, awesome. Hope to meet you in person.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys.
Y'all take care.